being involved and making a difference. And I thought, I need some of their help. Not only that, but I also know that I wanted to help us work together so we could better harness some of that environmental energy. So this year I formed a support kind of group. I call it the Environmental Advisory Committee, to really help me and assist me, but more importantly, help us all do a better job of harnessing and creating kind of making the difference that we need to make in the environment if we're truly going to achieve some of the changes that we know are essential for our Earth and definitely essential for our local communities. So this group has been creating and forming and identifying events like this that they wanted to be and create for and make happen in the county. We are not only doing events like this, but we're also looking at doing some things related to resiliency planning, litter reduction, and essentially looking for, frankly, whatever the issues are that we can make the most difference on a broad scale. Particularly, I wanted to introduce some of the members of the committee, and I wanted to start with Kathy Ledeck. Kathy, if you could raise your hand, please. And and Glenda Booth next to her. Glenda and Kathy have kind of chaired the Environmental Expo today and have kind of led us all and really worked tirelessly to help to bring this about today. But there are a number of other members of the committee that have been working to try to make this happen. I know Betsy Martin couldn't be here today. Hillary Clausen, Hillary is here, and please let us know and raise your hand. Barbara Bacon, thank you, Barbara, for being here. Larry, I know I saw Larry earlier, Larry Zaragoza. Larry, Will Friedman. Will, and he's our student from Sandburg. You'll see him, he's in the room as well. Forbes Tompkins. Forbes is not here, but I saw him a little bit earlier. Forbes and I go back to when I coached him in basketball when he was about this high. So he's been very involved with the environment. Laura Sebastianelli, Kim Larkin, Leslie Jacobs, Howard Bishop, and Kamala Spear from my office. Kamala, I think, stepped out, but Kamala, thank you. I particularly wanted to recognize Kamala not only for her personal, her and her husband's deep commitment to environmental advocacy because of the lifestyle and what they've done to create a home that is truly environmentally sound and minimally use of energy, but also what she's done in my office for the past year to help us focus on environmental issues, not only because that's her love, but also as a communications director in my office, she can help to kind of craft those messages and kind of help reinforce and get those messages out to everybody. We have a number of student ambassadors here today that I specifically wanted to thank. They're part of the Mount Vernon High School as well as the Whitman Middle School folks. And I wanted to make sure I pronounced their name right, so I wanted to personally thank them if I could. So we have Anita Boateng. Anita. We have Priscilla Obang. Priscilla, I know they're inside there. Stephanie Boakai, Janelle Yaboa, Carmela Bengale, Annetta Sheriff, Darius Thompson, and Alan Hidayah. I think I got that right. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here today and helping be our ambassadors. You can't miss them because of the smiles I've been seeing on their face, even though this is early in the morning. But as they point out to me, they start school at 7:30. Most of them start school at 7:30 in the morning anyway. So this is a typical day for them. Now for what we're really here to talk about today, and that is a pretty simple one. It's Mother Earth. She needs our help, desperately needs our help, and needs our help, each and every one of us. Environmental issues in our district range from litter control to sea level rise, climate change to flooding, to winds from increasingly severe storms. We all obviously recall this, particularly the snowstorms that get our attention. But we have had so many changes really in the last just 4 or 5 years that have been remarkable in and of their ferocity and impact on us. As a community and a county, we must do everything we can to mitigate these concerns and make our world healthier and safer for our children and grandchildren, and maybe even argue that to keep the world even here for our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. I do believe it's that serious. We have some great workshops today for you, like Let's Talk Trash, as well as Play the Carbon Footprint game. As you attend today's workshops, please meet those working for our environment in the exhibit hall and watch the film Hometown Habitat. We hope that you'll take this opportunity to learn something new about the environment, be inspired to make a change, to act, and to engage with your friends and neighbors to do the same. Throughout the morning, you'll see several pledge opportunities like plant a native tree, use less plastic, calculate your carbon footprint, and others. I hope you'll join us to take these pledges, fulfill these commitments, and report back to us, either by taking a photo and posting it to Twitter with the accompanying hashtags, or by sending an email to us, or so that we can track all the good that comes from today's conversation and today's expo. With that, I now would like to introduce Supervisor Penny Gross of the Mason District and our Environmental Committee Chair,